1 minute 45 seconds from flight, or from launch. The umbilical towers, you can see, will be retracted here soon in the next minute.
Godspeed.
Soyuz vehicle now 1 minute from launch. A close-up view of the top of the vehicle, you'll see the first umbilical tower separate, beginning to separate right now. Vehicle on internal power. Now just under 30 seconds from launch. Ground
onboard power. Launch command issued for ignition.
Launch command has been issued. Second umbilical tower
Here we
separated.
go. Godspeed.
Booster ignition.
Engine turbopumps at flight speed. Engines at maximum thrust. Liftoff.
And liftoff. We have liftoff of Nick Hague, Christina Cook, and Alexei Ovchinin, now on their way to the International Space Station.
10 seconds. The parameters are nominal. This is Berlin 1. Everything's
Good
nominal.
first stage performance so far. The Soyuz delivering 930,000 pounds of thrust from its 4 boosters and single engine. The first stage of the Soyuz measures 68 feet in length, 24 feet in diameter, burning liquid fuel for the first 2 minutes 6 seconds of the flight.
Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling great. 40 seconds. The vehicle is stable. Copy all. This is Berlin 1. Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling very well.
One minute into the flight, everything looking good so far. The vehicle itself is now traveling at more than 1,000 miles per hour.
Is a nominal. Copy all. This is Berlin 1. Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling well.
As we lose sight of the vehicle, transitioning to an animation, everything looking good so far. This first stage with the 4 strap-on boosters will continue to burn until 1 minute 58 seconds.
80 seconds. Everything is nominal. Copy all. The crew is feeling great. Everything is nominal on board.
Good reports to the crew. About 10 more seconds of this first stage.
Thermal control system parameters are nominal. Copy all. Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling well.
Good call that the escape tower has been jettisoned. On time, the 4 booster separations have been confirmed. That core stage continuing on as the second stage. The launch shroud will be jettisoned at 2 minutes 37 seconds into the flight.
The crew is feeling great.
Soyuz vehicle traveling well over 3,000 miles per hour.
140 seconds. The launch vehicle parameters are nominal. Copy all. Everything is nominal on board.
Good core stage performance. The launch shroud has been jettisoned. The rocket is now at 48 miles high.
The display 5 control distance display has been activated, illuminated. Copy all. 180 seconds. The vehicle is stable.
Good reports so far. This core stage will continue to burn until the 4 minute 43 second mark.
The crew is feeling great.
Good reports from the crew. Over 3 minutes from launch, the Soyuz vehicle traveling about 5,000 miles per hour.
200 seconds. Second stage.
The Soyuz core stage is performing as expected. That core stage, 56 feet in length, 13.5 feet in diameter, with a single engine and 4 fuel chambers, providing between 178,000 and 222,000 pounds of thrust for its 3-minute 28-second burn. This stage will continue to burn until the 4-minute 43-second mark. The Soyuz uses what's called a hot staging technique. The third stage will ignite while the second is still burning.
Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling well.
It'll happen in that lattice structure you see at the center of the vehicle of this animation. Over 4 minutes into the flight, everything looking good so far.
$250 seconds. Your pitch roll are nominal. Everything is nominal on board.
Four and a half minutes into the flight, everything looking good. About 15 seconds until the ignition of that third stage. Good separation of that second stage.
Second stage separation is confirmed. This is Burlock 1. I confirm that. Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling great. $310 seconds. The spacecraft is stable.
Good third stage performance. Everything looking good. This booster will continue to burn until the 8-minute 45-second mark. Just over a 4-minute burn.
330 seconds.
This time, the Soyuz vehicle well over 100 miles above the Earth.
This is Burlock 1. Copy all. Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling well.
The single engine of the Soyuz's third stage, providing 67,000 pounds of thrust, again burns until the 8-minute 45-second mark into the flight. Now just over 6 minutes after launch.
160 seconds. Your pitch roll are nominal. Copy all. This is Burlock 1. Everything is nominal on board.
Six minutes, 30 seconds into the flight, crew feeling good. Everything looking good so far for this last stage before the Soyuz itself is inserted into orbit. 8 minutes, 45 seconds after launch.
400 seconds. The spacecraft is stable. Copy all. Everything is nominal on board, and the crew is feeling great. This is Burlock 1. Copy all.
Over 7 minutes into the flight.
Have discovered their Irish roots. Order ancestry DNA and find
400
surprises in you.
and 30
Just
seconds.
$59
Third
per
stage
month.
thrusters are operating nominally.
Today.
Copy all. This is Burlock 1, and everything is nominal on board, and the crew is feeling great. We are standing by for third stage separation at 22:56. Copy all.
Everything looking good. 7 minutes, 45 seconds into the flight. At this time, the Soyuz vehicle traveling well over 13,500 miles per hour. Once the third stage delivers the Soyuz to orbit and the module is separated, a series of pre-programmed commands will be executed to prepare the Soyuz for orbital operations. These stored commands, called time-tagged commands, allow many of the Soyuz's systems to be automatically activated by onboard computers at precise times stored in those computers.
Everything is nominal on board. The crew is feeling great. This is Verloc 1.
About 30 more seconds of this third stage burn and separation.
We just spend all day telling everyone how we customize car insurance because
500 seconds. The flight is nominal.
Limo gets a little confused when he sees another
Everything is nominal on board. Verloc 1.
Don't figure it out. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. If your underwear feels like this, get butt naked. The most comfortable underwear there is. Only at Duluth stores at DuluthTrading.com.
If you have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis,
We have good third stage separation.
Third stage separation is confirmed.
Stage cutoff and separation occurring.
Verlex, congratulations on the insertion, orbit insertion. Mission Control Moscow is standing by, and they're here.
The cruise antenna has deployed.